Much of Europe is struggling with drought and extreme heat, which have caused wildfires across the continent, from Spain to Norway. In Germany, military helicopters have been called in to help hundreds of firefighters battle blazes. Wildfires are not unusual in Germany, but global warming has made them more common and more intense in recent years. The eastern part of the country, near the border with the Czech Republic, fires there are threatening a national park. DW reporter William Glucroft is in Bad Schandau, close to the German-Czech border.
Hi, Phil. Yeah, I'm standing here in one of the central coordinating areas, a staging area for firefighters, really all around this region, the state of Saxony, who have converged here to try to put out what a spokesperson told me is one of the largest fires in this area's history. We're right here on the Czech-German border in this beautiful, pristine, natural wilderness, national park. That's a huge draw for tourists of all kinds who want to come for wellness, for sauna, for extreme sports outdoors. Those outdoor sports are now off limits as they're fighting this fire deep in this mountainous, rugged region of eastern Germany.
And what's being said about the cause of the fire?
Well, of course, it's still not confirmed. Spokesperson said to me that he suspects it could be caused a human activity, maybe someone being careless, someone leaving a fire on, someone, flicking a cigarette onto very dry ground. That's, of course, not confirmed yet. We probably won't know for a while. This fire started on the Czech side of the border, which is just steps away from here. And then strong winds Sunday into Monday drove the fire over the border into Germany. So both countries are fighting this fire with everything they have. It's actually worse on the Czech side, where there have been evacuations. There have so far been no evacuations here on the German side, and that's because although the fire is not yet under control, it is contained deep in the wilderness, far away from many of the idyllic villages and towns that dot this landscape.
Right, so what is likely to happen over the next few days?
Well, again, the spokesperson I was speaking to earlier, who's overseeing the operation, he told me that it could actually not just be days, but weeks until this fire is really under control, until they really have a handle on things. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to spin out of control, that people will have to evacuate. It could happen. They say they're prepared for that. But it does mean that the ground in these woods, in this mountainous area, is very dry and also very hot. So even once you put out the fire, we've been told that fires can spring up again very easily. So it could take actually weeks for this fire to come under control, which is something we've been seeing all around Europe in yet another summer that's been incredibly hot and incredibly dry.
All right, thank you for that, William. William Glucroft on the German-Czech border. Wildfires also affect the U.S. state of California every summer. Firefighters are making progress in containing a giant blaze in Yosemite National Park. This was threatening giant sequoia trees and endangering animals. Favourable weather conditions have slowed its advance, but the blaze has already destroyed dozens of homes and forced thousands of people to leave.
Just some of the destruction after fire ripped through Mariposa County. The huge blaze has caused major damage in many areas. But more moist air moved into the region on Tuesday, a huge help for the 3,000 firefighters battling the Oak Fire.
We had a really good day today. We got a lot of work done. This morning, we reported 10% containment on the fire. Tonight, we're reporting 16% containment. So, it's not a huge number, but it's a pretty big percentage jump if you look at it that way.
The flames erupted last Friday and quickly got out of control. The ferocious blaze was fed by tinder-dry conditions. The region is seeing its worst drought in decades. Thousands of people were forced to evacuate their homes, dozens of which have been destroyed. These images show the blaze smouldering from space, not far southwest from Yosemite National Park. Officials were concerned the fire was heading towards the reserve, but now they believe it won't reach it.
At this point, the fire does not appear to be an imminent threat to Yosemite.
California has experienced increasingly larger and deadlier wildfires in recent years. And scientists believe that due to climate change, the situation here will only get more unpredictable in the future.